Attention, Pisces. Get ready for a powerful leap forward. Are you ready to find out how the celestial bodies line up in your favor, opening the door to career heights and unprecedented monetary luck? Forget your doubts, cast aside your fears. We are talking about a specific period when the stars are literally pushing you to success, starting from May 21st, 2025. This is not just a forecast, it is your personal navigator to prosperity. It's time to act, time to catch the wave of opportunity that's about to hit you head-on. Are you ready to find out which planets will be your allies in this exciting journey to financial independence and professional recognition? What's behind your celestial alignment, and how will it affect your life? Pisces, get ready for a powerful momentum that you will feel as early as May 21st, 2025. This is a time when the celestial bodies align in unique configurations, literally pushing you to new heights. But what exactly influences your life during this period? Let's get to the bottom of it. The key player here is Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, which forms a favorable aspect to your sign. This means that opportunities will be literally knocking on your door, especially in the career realm. Don't miss the chance to prove yourself, because now is the time to realize ambitious plans. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, also plays an important role. Its harmonious position promises not only pleasant changes in your personal life, but also improves your financial situation. There may be unexpected cash flow or lucrative offers related to creativity and art. However, don't forget about Saturn, the planet of discipline and responsibility. Its influence may require you to be more focused and diligent in your work. But don't be intimidated, this is just a test of strength that will help you become stronger and more experienced. And remember, it is now, when the planets are so favorable, that it is important to act consciously and purposefully. But how exactly to direct this energy in the right direction and maximize all opportunities? We will talk about it further. Pisces, listen up. May 21st, 2025 is not just a date on the calendar, it's a stellar time for your career. Planetary energies are aligned to give you a powerful boost for professional growth. But, as you know, the stars only show you the way, and it's up to you to follow it. So how can you make the most of this unique time? First of all, stop going with the flow. Saturn, though it requires effort, also brings structure and discipline. Channel your natural intuition and empathy in a constructive way. Set clear goals and develop a concrete plan of action. Don't be afraid to set ambitious goals, now is the time for a career breakthrough. Venus, favoring you, opens the door for making useful connections. Remember, a successful career is not only about your knowledge and skills, but also your ability to interact with people. Attend professional events, participate in conferences, and don't hesitate to make new acquaintances. Your charm and listening skills will help you win the trust and support of influential people. Jupiter, the benefic planet, expands your opportunities. Be open to new suggestions and don't be afraid to take risks. You may be offered an interesting job, a promotion, or participation in a promising project. Weigh the pros and cons, but don't miss a chance that could change your life. Develop your skills, do not stop at what you have achieved. The world is changing rapidly, and to remain a sought-after specialist, you need to constantly learn and improve. Take advanced training courses, learn new technologies, master a foreign language. Investing in yourself is the most profitable investment, which will definitely pay off in the future. And remember, Pisces, your success is the result of your labor and belief in yourself. Don't let doubts and fears stop you on your way to your dreams. Believe in your strength, act decisively and purposefully, and the stars will definitely lead you to the career heights. But what about the material side of the issue? How to attract money, luck, and improve your financial situation using astrological knowledge? This is a special conversation. Pisces, it's time to take your financial destiny into your own hands. The horoscope for May 21st, 2025 opens up unique opportunities for you to significantly improve your financial situation. But celestial bodies only create the potential, and your task is to use it wisely. So, how can Pisces make the most of this favorable period to increase their finances? First of all, forget about spontaneous spending and rash decisions. A clear financial plan is more important than ever. Make a budget, prioritize your goals and steadily follow the course you've set. Jupiter favoring you in the career field also opens the door to new sources of income. Don't be afraid to consider unconventional options. Perhaps now is the time to monetize your hobby or learn a new profession. Investments are another area that Pisces should look into during this period. Remember, however, that Saturn requires caution and deliberation. Do not invest all your savings in one project, diversify your risks and carefully study all offers. A consultation with a financial expert will be a good idea. And, of course, do not forget about the power of esoteric practices. Rituals to attract money luck can be a powerful addition to your rational efforts. Visualize your financial goals, imagine yourself successful and prosperous. Use affirmations to attract wealth and abundance. Create your own money talisman that will remind you of your intentions and reinforce your belief in success. Remember that thought energy is material, and your positive attitude towards money will definitely attract it into your life. Luck loves the bold, but it loves the prepared even more. Combine astrological predictions with practical steps and you are sure to achieve financial prosperity. And what about the realm of feelings? What surprises do the stars have in store for Pisces in their personal life? But not only career and finances will worry Pisces from May 21, 2025. The heart is what will require special attention. The astrological chart of this period is like a canvas on which a compelling story of love, passion, and deep emotional connections unfolds. Planetary aspects have a powerful impact on your personal life, creating unique opportunities and challenges. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, dances in harmonious union with Neptune, your ruler, awakening romantic feelings and enhancing intuition in relationships. This is a time when you are especially receptive to subtle energies and able to see people's true selves. For Pisces already in a relationship, this period will be a great opportunity to strengthen the union. Open communication, shared experiences and tenderness will help you deepen your connection with your partner and bring a new spark to your relationship. Don't be afraid to talk about your feelings and desires, be attentive to the needs of your loved one, and you will see your relationship blossom. If you are lonely, don't despair. The stars favor new acquaintances and romantic adventures. Venus and Neptune create an atmosphere of magic and attraction, making you irresistible to others. Be open to new encounters, attend interesting events, socialize with different people, and you are sure to meet someone who will touch your heart. It is important to remember that true love begins with loving yourself. Accept yourself for who you are, appreciate your uniqueness and don't be afraid to be vulnerable. However, not everything is so serene. Mars, the planet of action and passion, can provoke conflicts and misunderstandings in relationships. Be careful in your words and actions, avoid harsh statements and do not give in to provocations. Remember that compromise and listening is the key to resolving any conflicts. If you feel that the situation is getting out of control, do not hesitate to seek help from a psychologist or astrologer. For Pisces going through a difficult period in a relationship, the stars advise you not to rush into making decisions. Give yourself time to sort out your feelings and realize what you really want. You may need to revise your views on relationships and learn to forgive. Remember that every crisis is an opportunity for growth and renewal. Use this period to better understand yourself and your relationship needs. Ask yourself the questions: what is important to me in love? What kind of partner am I looking for? What lessons can I learn from past relationships? The answers to these questions will help you create harmonious and happy relationships in the future. The influence of the planets on your personal life is multifaceted and is not limited to romantic relationships. Pay attention to your relationships with friends and family. Support your loved ones, show care and attention, and you will feel how your life is filled with warmth and joy. The ability to build harmonious relationships is a valuable gift that will help you achieve happiness and success in all areas of life. But there are other horizons that will open up to you during this period. Are you ready to look inside yourself and discover new facets of your I? But don't forget that astrology is not just about money and career. It is a powerful tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth. As a Pisces, you have a unique intuition and empathy. Use this gift to delve deeper into your inner world. The period from May 21st, 2025 is a great time to channel the energy of the planets to develop your spirituality. Think about what spirituality means to you. It can be a connection to nature, creativity, helping others, meditation, or something completely personal. The main thing is that it fills you up and gives you a sense of harmony and wholeness. Astrology can be your compass on this journey. Study your natal horoscope to understand your strengths and weaknesses, your talents and purpose. Pay attention to the position of the moon in your horoscope. It will tell you about your emotional needs and how you react to the world. Practice mindfulness. Start small, pay attention to your body sensations, your thoughts and emotions. Don't evaluate them, just observe them. This will help you better understand yourself and your reactions, and reduce your stress levels. Meditation is another powerful tool for spiritual growth. Start with a few minutes a day and gradually increase the time. Meditation will help you calm your mind, develop concentration, and deepen your connection with your inner self. There are many types of meditation, choose the one that suits you best. It can be breath meditation, mindfulness meditation, loving-kindness meditation, or any other type of meditation. Self-reflection is the process of examining your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Ask yourself questions: why am I reacting this way? What is bothering me? What can I change? Keeping a journal can help you in this process. Write down your thoughts, feelings, dreams, insights. This will help you see your patterns of behavior and understand what you need to change to live a happier and more fulfilling life. Remember that spiritual growth is not a sprint, but a marathon. Be patient with yourself, don't expect instant results. The main thing is to move forward, even in small steps. Seek support from like-minded people, read books, attend seminars. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. Use your intuition, trust your feelings. Pisces is one of the most intuitive signs of the zodiac. Your intuition is your inner compass that will always show you the right path. Don't ignore it, listen to it. Venus and Neptune, influencing Pisces during this period, also favor the development of creative abilities. Make time for art, music, dance, whatever brings you joy and inspiration. Creativity is a great way to express your feelings and emotions, and to fulfill your potential. Ultimately, spiritual development will help you not only to understand yourself better, but also to make better decisions, including in the sphere of finances and career. After all, inner harmony and self-confidence are the foundation for any success. However, it is not only the inner world that requires attention. There are also quite specific factors affecting your well-being and energy balance, which should also be taken into account during this important period. Pisces, remember, success in career and finances is only part of a harmonious life. Your physical and emotional state is the foundation of all achievements. Horoscope for the period from May 21st, 2025 emphasizes the need to maintain health and energy. Planetary aspects have a direct impact on your well-being. Tense aspects can cause fatigue, irritability, and reduced concentration. Favorable aspects, on the other hand, are energizing, mood-enhancing, and life-enhancing. It is important to be able to recognize and adapt to these influences. During this period it is especially important to pay attention to nutrition. Include in your diet more fresh fruits and vegetables rich in vitamins and minerals. Avoid processed foods, fast food and excess sugar, they only take away energy. Drink enough water to keep your body hydrated. Don't forget to exercise. Regular exercise will help you stay in shape, improve circulation and reduce stress. Choose the type of activity you like, swimming, yoga, dancing or just walking in the fresh air. The key is to move. Relaxation is another important aspect of staying healthy. Make time for rest and relaxation. Meditation, massage, aromatherapy or simply reading your favorite book can help you de-stress and rejuvenate. Remember that your emotional state is directly related to your physical state. Try to avoid stressful situations, learn to manage your emotions and find positivity in every day. Communicate with your loved ones, share your worries and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. By following these simple recommendations, you will be able to maintain a high level of energy and well-being, which will allow you to take full advantage of the favorable opportunities that the stars have prepared for you. But how can you effectively use this knowledge to achieve success in your daily life? So, dear Pisces, we have come to the most practical section of our money horoscope. Now that you have a general idea of the trends the stars have in store for you for May 21st, 2025, let's break down each day of this period so you can make the most of the planet's energy. Imagine that you have an astrological compass in your hand, which indicates the most favorable directions for your actions. This compass is your personal horoscope for each day. Let's start with planning. It is important to remember that Jupiter, being in a favorable aspect to your sign, opens new doors for you. But to walk through these doors, you'll need a clear plan. Don't let opportunities slip away due to disorganization. Start each morning by prioritizing your priorities. What's most important today to achieve your career and financial goals? Decision-making is another key point. Venus, who gives you financial good fortune, inclines you to take risks, but be aware of Saturn's influence, which requires caution. Don't make impulsive decisions, especially when it comes to large investments. Carefully analyze information and consult with experts before making a final decision. Socializing with others is an important element of your success. Jupiter expands your social circle, providing opportunities to make useful connections. Be open to new acquaintances, attend professional events, and build relationships with colleagues and partners. Remember that it is often through other people that new opportunities come to us. Now for specific recommendations. For example, May 23, 2025 is a day when Venus is particularly strong. This is a great time to negotiate, close deals, and present your projects. Use this day to impress potential investors or partners. But on May 27, when Saturn will have a stronger influence, it's better to devote it to routine work, analyzing data, and planning. Avoid risky ventures on this day. Remember that astrology is not just a prediction of the future, but a tool for self-discovery and development. Use the knowledge of the planet's influence to better understand your strengths and weaknesses so you can make better decisions and move towards your goals. As you can see, knowing the astrological influences of each day can greatly increase your chances of success. But this is only one aspect of attracting good luck. There are other, equally important methods that will help you harmonize your energy and attract prosperity into your life. So, Pisces, we've come to the climax. How do you practically attract the energy of success and prosperity to you? The astrological forecast is only a map, a compass, but it is up to you to act. I will share with you ancient, proven techniques that will help you tune in to the wave of financial luck and career growth, resonating with the favorable aspects of the planets. The first ritual is manifestation of abundance. During the waxing moon, ideally in the first days after May 21st, find a quiet place where no one will bother you. Light a green candle, the color of prosperity. Take a piece of paper and write your financial goals as specifically as possible. Not just, I want more money, but I want to increase my income by X% by such and such a date, or I want to get position Y with a salary of Z. Visualize how you have already achieved these goals, feel joy and gratitude. Then fold the sheet and place it under the candle until it burns out. Scatter the ashes in the wind, releasing your desires to the universe. The second powerful tool is to create a money amulet. For Pisces, as a water sign, an amulet with aquamarine or moonstone is perfect. These stones enhance intuition, help you make the right decisions and attract financial luck. Energize the stone by holding it in your hands and imagining how it fills with golden light, symbolizing prosperity. Carry the amulet with you, especially at important business moments. Do not underestimate the power of affirmations. Every day, morning and evening, repeat phrases that program your subconscious mind for success. I am open, to the flow of abundance, money comes easily into my life, I am worthy, financial prosperity. Say them confidently and with faith. Another effective ritual is related to the use of essential oils. Pisces oils of patchouli, sandalwood and cinnamon are especially useful for Pisces. They have a strong monetary aroma. Add a few drops to an aroma lamp or use for aroma massage, imagining that money is attracted to you like a magnet. Remember the importance of gratitude. Keep a gratitude diary, writing down each day what you are grateful to the universe for. This increases positive energy and attracts even more good things into your life. These practices are not a magic pill, but powerful tools to help you activate your inner potential and set yourself up for a wave of success. Use them in conjunction with hard work and smart planning, and you're sure to see results. However, even the most favorable period can be marred by certain challenges. What pitfalls may be encountered on your path, and how can you avoid them? But before we finally dive into the ocean of opportunities that will open up for Pisces from May 21st, 2025, let's talk about potential pitfalls. An astrological forecast is not only a treasure map, but also a warning of potential storms. To ignore them is to expose yourself to unnecessary risk. So, what should you pay attention to, dear Pisces, during this period? First, the euphoria of sudden success and financial good fortune can make you dizzy. Under the influence of Jupiter, the planet of expansion, you may feel an irresistible urge to spend money left and right, invest in dubious projects, or make exorbitant financial commitments. Be vigilant. Don't let a momentary impulse cloud your common sense. Remember Saturn, which demands discipline and responsibility. Make a clear financial plan and stick to it. Second, a career takeoff can turn out to be overloaded and stressful. Increased demands, new responsibilities, competition, all this can drain your resources and lead to burnout. Don't forget to rest and recover. Delegate tasks, learn to say no, and make time for activities that you enjoy and help you relax. Your health is your greatest asset. Third, the influence of Mars, the planet of conflict, can provoke disagreements with partners, co-workers, or loved ones. Be tolerant and diplomatic. Avoid harsh statements and rash actions. Remember that constructive dialogue is the best way to resolve any conflicts. Fourth, you should not rely solely on luck and favorable placement of the stars. Astrology is just a tool that helps us understand potential opportunities and risks. But the final result depends on our own efforts and decisions. Do not be lazy, develop your skills, learn new things and be ready for difficulties. Only in this way will you be able to realize your full potential and achieve success. Fifth, beware of envious people and ill-wishers. Your success may cause a negative reaction from those around you. Do not let them lead you astray. Remain calm and confident. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people. Remember that knowledge is power. By being aware of potential risks, you can take precautions and avoid trouble. Be wise and prudent, and then luck will be on your side. How about some inspiring examples that show that despite all the cautions, your zodiac sign can achieve incredible things? Pisces, it's time to take a look at the horizon of possibilities, inspired by the examples of those who, like you, were born under the sign of Neptune and managed to conquer the heights of success. We often see only the results, forgetting the ups and downs that preceded the triumph. Let's dive into the stories of real people whose destinies vividly demonstrate the potential of Pisces in career, finances, and, of course, love. Remember, for example, the great Steve Jobs, whose intuition and creativity certainly bore the imprint of the water element. He didn't just create a technological empire, he changed the world by making his wildest dreams a reality. Or think of George Harrison, a musician whose spirituality and deep understanding of human nature were reflected in his work, winning the hearts of millions. These people, like many other Pisces, were able to use their strengths, empathy, imagination and the ability to sense trends, to achieve outstanding results. What helped them achieve such heights? Astrological analysis shows that the harmonious interaction of the planets in their natal charts is often a key factor. For example, strong Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, gives them a unique creative potential and the ability to see the world in a different light. Venus, the planet of love and beauty, gives them charm and the ability to make strong connections with people. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, offers them opportunities for growth and prosperity. However, don't forget the influence of Saturn, which demands discipline and responsibility, helping Pisces realize their dreams. Be inspired by these examples. Remember that you, like these outstanding individuals, have a unique set of qualities that can lead you to success. Use your intuition, develop your talents, don't be afraid to dream and make your dreams come true. Believe in yourself, and the universe will definitely respond to your aspirations. Studying the horoscopes of successful Pisces, we see repeating patterns, the ability to adapt to changing circumstances, willingness to take risks and, importantly, the ability to learn from their mistakes. They weren't afraid to go against the flow, followed their inner voice and believed in their uniqueness. These are all qualities you can develop in yourself to unlock your potential and achieve your goals. The astrological factors that contribute to success are not something static. They are constantly changing, creating new opportunities and challenges. That is why it is important to keep an eye on astrological predictions and use them to plan your actions. The horoscope for the period from May 21, 2025, as we have already said, offers Pisces excellent prospects for career growth and financial prosperity. But how to make the most of these opportunities? What specific steps to take to attract luck and avoid possible obstacles? Remember, your path to success is unique, and you are the creator of your own destiny. Do not be afraid to experiment, look for new ways and use all the resources available to you. Your intuition is your main compass, and belief in yourself is your main engine. However, many of you probably have specific questions concerning various spheres of life. Pisces, you probably have a lot of questions. And this is natural, because the coming period from May 21, 2025 promises to be full of events. Let's look at the most pressing ones. How can I make the most of Jupiter's favorable influence in my career? You ask. The answer is simple: be proactive. Now is the time to come up with your ideas, don't be afraid to take responsibility and showcase your talents. Jupiter's favor is a powerful impulse, but it requires action in return. Venus promises an improved financial situation, but how can we avoid impulsive spending? You worry. Quite right, Venus can prompt rash purchases. So before you buy something, ask yourself, do I really need it, or is it just a moment of weakness? Make a clear financial plan and stick to it. Saturn requires discipline, and it's so hard for me to organize myself. What to do? You wonder. Start small. Set small, specific goals and gradually move toward achieving them. Break down a big task into several small steps. Remember, even small victories are already progress. How can I avoid the conflicts that Mars can provoke? You wonder. The most important thing is awareness. Watch your emotions and try not to react to provocations. Before you say or do anything, take a deep breath in and out. Remember that sometimes it is better to keep silent than to stir up conflict. How do I develop spirituality and use it to achieve success? You ask. Spirituality is not an escape from reality, but a way to find inner harmony and clarity. Start by meditating, reading inspirational literature, or simply spending time in nature. Listen to your intuition, it often suggests the right solutions. How to properly use esoteric practices to attract money? You wonder. It is important to remember that esoteric practices are not a magic wand, but a tool for working with energy. Use them in combination with real actions. Visualize your goals, create affirmations, and believe in your success. These answers are only a small part of what you can learn by analyzing the astrological picture. But how will the energies of the planets be distributed by month, and which periods will be the most favorable for certain endeavors? So, dear Pisces, let's look into your personal astrological calendar for 2025. What have the stars prepared for you in terms of finances and career? Each month will be colored by its unique energies, and understanding these trends will allow you to make the most effective use of the opportunities. January will be a period of preparation. The energy won't be at its peak yet, but it's a great time to plan and set goals. Don't rush into making important decisions, but rather devote this month to analyzing and strategizing. February will bring the first fruits of your efforts. Small but pleasant financial gains are possible. In the professional sphere there will be interesting prospects, but do not hurry to immediately agree to all offers. Carefully weigh the pros and cons. March is a month of active actions. Jupiter will be especially favorable to your endeavors. This is the time for the realization of conceived projects and bold steps in your career. Don't be afraid to take risks, but remember to exercise reasonable caution. April may prove to be a bit more challenging. Saturn will demand discipline and responsibility. Be attentive to details and avoid impulsive decisions. There may be slight delays in financial matters, but don't panic, these are temporary difficulties. May is a time to reset and analyze. Dedicate this month to strengthening your position and putting things in order. Avoid conflicts and focus on maintaining harmonious relations with colleagues and partners. June is a month of new opportunities. Venus will give you charm and attractiveness, which will favorably affect business negotiations and the establishment of useful connections. Don't miss the chance to make a good impression. July and August are the time for rest and recuperation. Do not overload yourself with work and pay attention to your health. Small financial incomes are possible, but do not count on large deals. September will bring a long-awaited career breakthrough. Your efforts will be noticed and appreciated. You may be promoted or receive a favorable job offer. October is a month of financial good fortune. Jupiter will continue to support you, which will lead to increased income and new sources of profit. Be attentive to incoming offers and don't be afraid to invest. November is a time to take stock and plan for the future. Analyze your achievements and failures to learn lessons and avoid repeating mistakes in the future. December is the month to complete the cycle and prepare for new endeavors. Devote this time to communicating with loved ones and summarizing the results of the year. Don't rush into making important decisions, but rather postpone them until next year. Remember that these are only general trends. For a more accurate forecast, it is necessary to take into account the individual features of your natal horoscope. Plan your affairs, make balanced decisions, and success will definitely come to you. And, of course, do not forget about those internal resources that are given to you from birth, your intuition and spiritual power. How to develop them and direct them to achieve your goals. More on this later. So, Pisces, we have come to the climax of our astrological forecast. Remember, the stars are just a map, and your life path is a journey that you make for yourself. You possess incredible intuition, empathy, and creativity. These qualities are your compass and anchor in a raging sea of possibilities. Don't be afraid to dream big, set ambitious goals and believe in your ability to reach unprecedented heights. This period, starting May 21st, 2025, is your finest hour. Use the energy of Jupiter to expand your horizons, the wisdom of Saturn to strengthen your foundation, and the radiance of Venus to attract love and prosperity. Focus on your strengths, develop skills, and don't be afraid to ask for help. Remember that success is not just about money and recognition, but also about inner harmony, self-actualization and contribution to the world. Be true to yourself, your values and your dreams. Believe in yourself, Pisces. You have everything you need to create a life of abundance, joy and meaning. Take action, and may good fortune accompany you every step of the way. But remember that well-being is a complex system, and beyond the obvious aspects, there are other things that can have a significant impact on your life.